Good morning and good afternoon and good evening wherever you guys are situated in this world. Thank you for joining me. How's it, Dave and Alex, Scotsman, Attila, Rob? How's it, guys? Okay, so let's kick off by saying this. Zibo gave us this new version. It is in his Google Drive if you want to go try it as well. But he said he never tested it, so he hopes it works. So my take on that is let me go and test it, see if it works, and then I'll release it. All right, so if you're waiting for me to release it, I'll do it after the stream. Who's calling me now? Uncle John. Why are you calling me? Hold on, hold on. Right, I'm back. Uncle John will probably join us a bit later. Hello, Justin. Right, okay. So, Twixter also said he might join us a little bit later. I had a quick chat with him just now. Twixter, if you're there already, fine. We'll chat with you soon. Dumper, hello. Let me just quickly read through some of your messages now. Dave, I had some cool airports for them in X-Plane 11. I'm not sure if they've ported them to 12 yet. We must actually have a look. That will be nice. So anyway, where was I? I was telling you, Zibo never tested this. I'm gonna test it. Let's see, and then we'll release it. It looks promising. He worked on the window heat and VNAV and things like that. So let's have a go. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be the. You want to be the guinea pigs? I'll be the guinea pig. Yeah, sorry. No, that's fine. During a live stream. Yeah. Hello, Andrew. Welkom. Hello, Sean. Welkom, jy ook. All right. Okay. So that's about all the babble for now. I've done the loading. All right. So we are ready to go. While I was waiting, a couple of things happened. 5.5. Let's get Linda to set that trim for us. In actual fact, let's just check. The temperature is 1, so we do not want to set the trim. We want to have the trim at 5. We'll leave it at 5. Now I need to open my trusty old checklist, and then we're going to do this properly this time, hopefully. Not speak too much and then miss some of the stories here. Wing and engine anti-ice. Let's just zoom in slightly. Right, so there we go. I did notice the rain or the snow, whatever it is. I think it's rain. It comes and goes. I've had it, you see there on my windscreen and all. So I've set the FMC to recognize that we have got a wet surface. All right, I'm gonna do a cutback. Yeah, definitely. And I'll show you why just now. Well, when we take off, you'll see there's a hell of a sharp turn to the left, so we don't want to be too fast when we do that. I didn't pay attention to the legs. No, let's still. It says 220 or below. We'll leave it at that. We'll take it easy. All right. So those things are all set. Let's quickly get the APU going and call the Doug, ground services.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Hey, Rodrigo. All right, let's go back. See, if it's low, I need to set it. That's why you guys need to tell me, because remember, this stupid software of mine keeps on setting it down. So let's quickly go boost it if I have to. Oh yes, oh yes. There you go. Don't get the fright now, but I should be back in business. Normal sounds now. How's it, Steve? Welcome. No, there's no sterile cockpit here, my friend. No. We're gonna jump in and do our thing. That's the one we want.
Some doors are still opened, or the GPU or the ASU are still connected.
No, they are. They are, I promise you. Give me a second. We're waiting for the APU. And then let's just go and get rid of them.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And go into APU there. Okay, yeah. What happens is Sonar. I'm using a program called Sonar. You guys can really look into it. It's a magnificent thing. It's really great when it comes to manipulating audio on your PC. And it works on any headset. Okay, so you can go check out Sonar. For some reason, every now and then, it just pulls my mic down to 50%. And that's basically what I think the guys picked up here, because I saw it was there, pulled it back, and everybody's happy. Erkibres, hello. Cyprus. Yeah, greetings from Joburg. So there we are. We are getting close.
So connected and
before start procedure.
Release parking brake.
Before start procedure.
All right, so what we need to remember is we're at 1 degree. We need to have wing and engine anti-ice on while we taxi. Flaps must be up and trim in neutral in 5.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
All right, I think that's it. Let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Hello, Uncle John.
Hello, sir. I'm just eating, but I'm going to watch.
Yeah, no, enjoy.
Thank you.
N2.
Uncle John,
Yeah.
while you're listening, I'm testing this version. I'll release everything from my side to the public, to the users, when this flight is successful. Zibo already put it in his Google Drive, but he said he never tested it. So I just thought, rather just do a test flight, check it, see if it's okay, then I'll release it.
Thank you.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Hello, Krister.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
N2. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Before taxi procedure.
Has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
No, we haven't done the de-icing yet. We're going to do the de-icing in a short while. I just want to get a little bit further away from here. In actual fact, you know what? There is no designated de-icing bay. So once we are let's just clear the apron somewhere there. we'll park off and do the de-icing, yes, and then we do it with explain. Because if we don't do it, we're going to get in trouble.
Taxi checklist.
Right, so what we want to do is check. Right, the previous airport we were at had a designated de-ice bay. That's why I had it in my mind to just go down there. Right, I think we are happy, hey Linda? Taxi, lights go on, parking brake off, and let's just go for it. So, engine, wing, anti-ice on. So strictly according, yeah, we know, Linda. Strictly according to the rules, we are not forced to do an anti-ice, but we're going to do it anyway. No, Rodrigo, you can have it linear, I suppose. Anything you want. My one Twixter helped me the one evening on stream to put in, you know, some changes, but you can do what you want with your pedals. It's only in the roll modes and the, you know, your yoke basically. Right, so parking brake is now set. Let's go find that fancy checklist of ours. APU must be off, correct. And flaps must be up. Yes, we did not deploy the flaps yet. Thrust levers, we're at idle, definitely. Stabilizer trim is still at 5 units. Engine bleed switches, we're going to switch them off. We don't want the fumes in the cabin. All right, and on the tablet, we're going to start de-icing.
We have started the de-icing procedure.
Hello, EW. Oh, it looks like Zibo fixed the textures here as well. Thank you, Zibo. Remember, it was black textures. So I'm not sure if it is influenced by the time of day, but it looks like he fixed it. Thanks, Zibo. A bit did. Hello, Rob. Just noticed you were there, 3 from the bottom, the text there. Right, this is going to take 3 minutes. Then we give it 1 more minute before we put the bleeds back on. Then we do the stabilizer trim set and we keep engine anti-ice on, or we switch it on at that point in time. I think it's still on. You can actually switch it off now. So we'll make sure we switch it on when we get there, and then we'll continue as the FCOM says. Yeah, it's nice, hey, Christer. Hi, into Sims. Hello, Papa Mike. Right, and there we go. Done. So we want to wait a minute.
De-icing procedure complete.
Christer, yes, you can. Nobody's stopping us from doing it in reality, but I'm actually thinking about something else while I'm waiting, just buying some time for myself as well. Right, okay, so there is 1 minute. We can reset that one. And the bleeds can come back on. Right, stabilizer trim. Linda can do that for us.
Trim up.
And then the engine anti-ice comes back on. Wing anti-ice remains off, and we also do not set the flaps yet. There we go. Hello, Pedro. Nice to see you here. Right, so the way it's been designed is 45 minutes hot, but you can ask any pilot, the moment you get into the air, that 45 minutes shrinks rapidly, exponentially, because of the temperatures and difference in the air. So, yeah. You don't see it, but I'm actually doing it. You know, we want to drain those surfaces. And one of the things that I had a problem with earlier, well, in the previous stream, was the spelling. I read very quickly, and I think there's a spelling mistake. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go over to that checklist just now, and then we will do that anyway. We want to do the supplemental entry into the runway as well. So let me quickly see. Need to get all of that. Hello, Vaughan. Okay, parking brake is set, check trim. Yes, we've done that. Now we do the flaps. Right. I'll wait for the flaps to be set, and then we'll do the before takeoff procedure.
Ready for before taxi procedure.
Right, so we've got flaps 5 set over there. Might as well use the wipers. It's light rain, but still we can use that. Okay, before takeoff procedure. Now my yoke. Before takeoff procedure. Uncle John, your mic is very sensitive. Eh? We hear everything in the background.
Well, what can you hear? Because I was in the loop.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Takeoff procedure complete.
Talk.
Ready
No
for
problem.
before takeoff checklist.
Are you using the correct XRAS? Because remember we had a workaround in the X-Plane 11 model. I never have a problem with the XRAS. You must make sure you've got the right one. Clear out all the crap that was put in your custom scenery. Go clear out all the cache. You know, I mean, it's bound to be one of those things clashing or doing something silly there. Okay, I am here. So we're going to go full forward, full backwards, full forward, full backwards, and one more time just to make everybody happy. All right. Then what we're going to do is we are now going to go into position on that runway. And then we'll do our run up 70% N1 for 30 seconds.
On runway 34.
Right, so we're gonna go 70% N1. We'll do that for 30 seconds.
Stabilized.
Take some screenshots. By this time, 30 seconds is long gone. But anyway, we just made it. Right, so Toga.
Takeoff thrust set.
Guys, remember there are XRI's configs all over the place. You must make sure you get rid of any old ones and make sure you're on the latest one with its configs and things like that, eh? Oh, that's lovely. That was a lovely takeoff. Wow.
Acceleration altitude.
It's probably gone in the cutback now. It definitely has. No, this is Active Sky XP12 running. So that's my weather engine until I get to 10,000 feet, and then it switches over to explain real weather. Remember that? So whatever is happening now, I mean, there's no textures applied with Active Sky. So it's normal explain textures just with a different weather engine. Papa Mike, you can't. You cannot add it to the updater. It means you've got the wrong version or you don't have the config file for it. Now, that brings up an interesting question. I'm wondering if it is actually in the updater. Let me just actually confirm that. And my explain's hanging. Please don't crash out on me. If it crashes out on me, I'm going to be so disappointed now. Oh, explain's hanging. Please, please, please come back. You need a config file for XRAS, remember that, and their crashes explained. That's a terrible way to go out. Right, so there's my Skunkcraft's updater. If I don't see my X-rays in here and you guys say it must be in here, it means that I don't have the config file for it or something like that. So I'll have to go and have a look. Yeah, let's quickly have a look at that log. It's probably a out of memory error again. It's something they are working on in the background. I'm talking about laminar research, you know. Damn it. I saw in both the last updates they had mentioned AMD VRAM. Let's see. Yeah, out of device memory, my VRAM. So they basically haven't fixed the AMD VRAM problem. Right, okay, let's do this. I'm going to restart my X-plane, and I'm going to hope that we have a viable autosave that we can use. No, Crystal, I'll show you what I have to do. I'll show you guys now. I figured this much out, so I'll share with you. So what I have to do, go to my graphics, and you see these two sliders, I have to bring them all the way down. And then for some reason, I have enough VRAM. But those two pulled all the way there kills me. And that's all. That's all I've been doing the whole time. Then it works. I was brave. I was hoping, because I saw in the changelog that they worked on it, that you know, it was going to be fixed. 3 confirmed, and start with engines running just to save some time. Start. I don't trust those notes. Obviously, it's not the first time that they say they fixed something and they haven't. They've. I mean, this whole autosave or flight save thing is still something that sometimes bites us in the back. I don't know how it can be so difficult for laminars to just fix something so small. It just doesn't make sense. It's like when we tell them that we can't use it, it's not 100% correct. It's like they don't believe us, you know? This is the last X-plane release notes you see for beta 2 that I've got. And if you look there, see, improved handling of VRAM, especially for GPU, run out of it. See there. But it's obviously still not proper. It's still not fixed. Yes, Attila. Yeah. No, I don't want to experiment with it. I'll do what I know works. I mean, we'll worry about the rest. Rusty, it's a different world. It's a different ball game. I cannot go back to 11. I promise you. There's so much more in 12. It's so much better, except for this now. You know, this crash that we had. But no. If you can go to 12, go to 12.
cabin is conditioned. Ready for before taxi procedure.
Positive rate. Acceleration altitude. Stabilized. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
I will just help the mod along a little bit.
Flaps up and set.
How's it, Peter? Yeah, I've got the same issue. I had it in the previous version of X-Plane. There was a problem with one of the airports, but not in this latest version, the one they updated yesterday. Oh, well, look at that. We're back in business. Let's just run through everything. Oh no, it's freezing up again. It's frozen. Ah. Okay, I give up. Zibo. Hello, Zibo. Zibo, I'll have to restart quickly. I'm going to check for you now. Okay, let's do the following. Let's just break it down into even more simple steps. Right, so let's kill this, let's kill this, let's kill this. Rendering distance, make it almost nothing. Take this down, take that down. Can't really take more down than that. Then let's kill it and start again. Yeah, guys, I need to restart on Zibo's request. Zibo, are you actually watching? Are you here? No, he's not. No, he's talking to me as if he didn't hear me. Okay. I believe in three times. Yes, let's see. Let's see what happens. Right, new flight. Make sure engines is still set to run. And let's go and we'll reload the safe flight again. the joys of beta testing, eh?
You're not streaming on Discord, okay?
I know, because it's crashed out twice already. I need to
Yeah.
need to wait for it to stabilize before I can even try and stream here again.
Okay, but thank you.
Ooh, you know what else we can try? I'll try one more time after this. If this one fails again, I might as well just switch the AutoOrtho off as well. Just go back to basic explain, because that is still running, and then hopefully it works then. Otherwise, I don't know. You got me. I'll have to go and wait for another fix from Laminar. If there is somebody from NVIDIA who wants to sponsor me a 4070 Ti or something like that, you can DM me the details. We'll talk. No, Talana, I don't have that same experience. My ones work really rather good sometimes, most of the time, to be honest. Let us just get back into the correct seating position.
Positive rate.
Right, Zibo, let me do your test now first.
Stabilized. Transition
Yeah, there's a
level.
problem there.
Ready for approach checklist.
This is supposed to be 5. I'm guessing Zibo. Yeah, look at what it does, eh? Look at how it handles it. Let me pause this and let's just answer him quickly. Okay, let's just kill it. Zibo wants me to do the update again to make sure. Yeah, I'm going to do one more flight restart in the air like that. And thereafter, we'll start from scratch. We're going to literally start from scratch. Okay. I did the update again, and I must be honest with you, I just told Zibo. I think I could have, and I must have botched that update, in my haste to get in the air. So hopefully this time everything is hunky-dory. And then at least we can say it's not the Zibomod that's crashing the VRAM out. So thank you, Zibo. He's just acknowledged me there. Right. Here we go again. Yeah, sometimes I get overzealous and then I'm just human. I also make mistakes. Yeah, Alex. Hello, Shurt. Yes, Sean. Kom ons kyk. And here you see there's that little error about the scenery. We're not too worried about that right now. Get this bad boy going again. Can we see it? Yes, now we have a 5. See, I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. Sorry, apologies.
Positive rate. Acceleration altitude. Stabilized. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
There we go. There we go. Well, I've used it successfully now, Scotsman. All we need to do now is to figure out why this is going like that. I don't know, that's a problem, but not the end of the world. And then we need to get past this freezing point, you know, if everything just wants to work for us. Yeah, this is Kelowna. Okay, it looks like we've gone past our crashing point. At least it seems like it. Why are we slowing down like this? Oh, what an exciting flight. Imagine sitting there and you're watching this happen next to you. Okay, we are now in the go-around mode. We don't want to be in the go-around mode. No, 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 no. That's 380. Okay, let's do it this way. Still. Yeah, it's gone. It's like it's thrown away. It's in the descent mode already and it's gone in go-around mode. Okay. So this is obviously a bummer. So let's do this. Flight configuration, change location. I'm just going to restart right there. Kelowna. Confirm. Take that off. Start a new flight.
80 knots. Throttle hold. V1.
150,100 foot per
We are
minute.
starting boarding now. Please, make sure the cabin is conditioned.
No.
Hello, Cap.
Hello,
Nice to
Captain.
see you again. Please remember
Oh,
to
that is
start your
magnificent. I
engine.
think that's the best landing ever, eh?
On runway 34.
Just... Okay, so guys, this has turned out to be quite a longer flight than anticipated. I recommend you guys go get coffee while I'm resetting up if you feel like it. And then once I'm ready, I'm also talking to Zibo in the background. Yeah, right. So when I'm ready, we'll just take off and try again.
On runway 34.
It's in Canada. Just type in the ICAO and then you'll see it. Right, so let's see. Right, okay. I think it disappeared because I pulled all my sliders away.
On runway
I think
3.
that's why it went away. I don't want to have that VRAM error, so you just have to bear with me. I killed a lot of things there. Start over. Right. Dave, it's getting late and I don't have coffee. Must not be so hard on me.
Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling.
Yeah, yeah. Right, ILE's 8. Right.
On runway 34.
Might as well
On
just take
runway
that vector out
34.
and get it out of the way. Why not? Right.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Idiot. Wrong button. 1.9. Skip. Limit. Put up if you put the flaps in first, right?
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Yeah, I hope the VRAM holds now. $145. Dave, I checked in, what's that, Flight Aware. I saw the one you're talking about, but they had like 5 flights. This actual route has got, I think, 19 or something. It was way over the top more than the other flight, so I chose this one. I've never flown this one, and I've flown that other one quite a few times. Getting closer. There you go for you guys in Discord. Eventually I can stream again. Oh, Rob, the guys can use PayPal. PayPal is the only legal way of me getting the donations at this point in time. So I'm not sure if they'll allow me to make another one, but I mean, it's already there. And obviously the Google facilities are there as well. So there's options. There are options. The whole point is just the whole point is just that I don't have the money, the financial means to buy anything better right now. So I'm kind of stuck. And if you guys can help, that would be marvelous. If you can't help, it's also cool. I'll stick it out. It should come right at some point in time. If you click on the notes below the video where it says show more, you'll get all the links and stuff should be in there. And then obviously on your screen you should also see, the Google links and things. How far are we? I'm actually kind of sad now because we had better icing conditions earlier. I mean, you can see it's cold and all, but we had much better icing conditions earlier with the weather, and it's like it's all cleared up now. We're getting there. Yes, now I need to read it because we're not at the gate. 20.2.
Trim up.
Before start procedure. And Linda's bombed out. Give me a second.
Speech engine restart.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Start number 2 engine. We're just going to follow the same procedure as earlier and then go through the checklist again, do the same story.
Sir, APU is not started.
Sorry, Linda, my bad. That's not very clever either. Bloody IP. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
The APU is not generating enough duct pressure yet. We're too quick on it.
25N2.
Now we're going to have an engine problem because the flipping switches were both up. Let's see if it will actually allow us to start. I think the EEC is going to let it roll back now. Yeah. Lumen, damn it. Okay, so we'll wait until 20%, below 20% into, then we'll motor it a little bit to get the fuel worn out.
SL_it_48F0ADFC EAA 4 to 359D donated $50. Here's a start for some improvements, Nico. Thanks for all the hard work you do for the X-Plane community.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't know who that number is, but that's a quirk with Streamlabs. Wherever you are, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Right, we're going to try again. Now we're going to motor it and then we're going to let it run for a while before we add the fuel. Well, I tell you what, this is through my own stupidity and also through all the problems we had, you know, a really great test for version 5, because now we're testing some systems we never thought we were going to test. Problem is, the big one was that anti-ice thing story, you know, and now that we don't really have icing conditions and it's getting warmer, it's kind of it's not what we wanted. Right, I'm adding fuel now. Let's see if she starts.
Captain, passengers are asking for a cozier temperature.
Yeah, it looks like a good start.
Starter cutout.
There we go. Start number 1 engine. I'll just let it motor a little while as well.
$25N2.
Just gonna let it motor a bit. Burn up all that excess fuel I mistakenly let in. And putting the fuel in, let's see. This EEC is really clever. Looks like it's working. Yeah.
Starter cutout.
Woo!
Engine start procedure complete.
Right, so I made a mistake, obviously. Let's do it proper. Go back to 5. Neutral. Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Let her do her thing.
Sir, we have the conditions for icing.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. You have no idea how happy that made me to hear that.
Before taxi procedure complete.
Right, okay, so now
I am ready for before taxi checklist.
let's go back to this checklist. Okay,
Runway
we
34 confirm.
are not, we're going to skip that. We're not going to use the anti-ice. We're not taxing. Flaps is up. Thrust levers is idle. Stabilizer trim is units is 5. Engine bleed switches now goes off. And on the tablet, we're going to go start the de-ice.
We have started the de-icing procedure.
So here we go again. So 3 minutes. Put the timer on, then we know. Well done, Dave. That is a keen eye, hè?
Captain, we are freezing in the cabin.
The 10 seconds. Zibo,
De-icing procedure complete.
I've looked. It seems that the coloring of the actual, call it smoke, whatever, that fluid that you are spraying is different. because the previous time I tried it, it was like black, so it looks like it got some texturing. You want me to run it again? Okay, guys, Zibo wants to see it again, so just bear with us, okay? Will it allow it to run again, Zibo?
We have started the de-icing procedure. De-icing procedure complete. We have started the de-icing procedure.
Look. This is why he wants me to look outside. He's added an extra truck. Zibo! So now they're doing the backside as well. The elevator. And the rudder, I suppose. Now he's laughing. Yeah, thank you, Zibo. Thank you. No, there's no spray at the back. That guy's not spraying anything. He's there and he's shooting something. Yeah, his fluid ran out. On my screen here, it looks like it's got a very subtle red tone to it, eh? Okay, Zibo says he might have missed including the particles for that one guy there.
We are
He'll
freezing
check.
in the cabin.
Yes, into Sims, yes. Every single setting of the Zibomod is in the EFB. You just got to know which one to go and click and find and switch them. And you can move between these guys. So I'm happy. Let's go for 1, 2, 3 flaps. Full back, full forward, full back, full forward, full back. Let's go. Commands.
Trim up.
Trim for takeoff. Right, happiness is. Okay, so we said 1 minute. Then we can put the bleeds back on. I'll do it in less than 1 minute. We wasted probably good 20 seconds there. Yeah, we need to just let it clear out the fluids. Okay. Right, there's the bleeds. Okay. I do, Dave, yes. Doga, let's go, guys. Let's see if we can get past that
60 knots.
crash to desktop over there.
Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots. Throttle hold. V1.
5.
Rotate.
Feet remaining. 4,000 remaining.
Positive rate. TARA mode set. Flaps 1 set.
So far, so good.
Flaps up and set.
Don't know how thick those clouds are, so I'll rather switch the engine anti-ice on for now.
Captain, passengers are asking for a cozier temperature.
Dave, some guys say yes, you have to switch it off. I personally, I don't. The only requirement is that you have it below some heaven. Your global forest must be below some heaven. Okay, so that's the way I run mine. Hello, James. Dave, believe it or not, when I have it above sim heaven, my X-plane crashes. It's no use. I have to keep it at the bottom. Now it's someone else, JP, this afternoon was talking about having it at the bottom and all, and I went to check. Mine is at the bottom, so that seems to be the place. JP says that he switches his sim heaven forests off. I don't. I just let it go. You know. So it works when it needs to and so on. Never seen that, Krister. I've not seen that yet. I mustn't say never because I have seen it, you know, a long time ago, but I haven't seen it lately. David's active Sky XP. Active Sky XP12.
Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
That looks nice, eh? Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Damn it, I'm just glad we got off the ground and we can fly now. What a night for testing.
You've been here before, Nico.
I know. Were you here when we looked at the third truck that Zibo added for the anti-icing? So they do the elevator, Uncle John?
I was watching all the way through.
Okay. Big clouds, eh? Vaughn, I can't get it off. This is the en route charts. Okay, if you go to the normal charts, there's a little button that you can press. But for some reason, when the guy that makes the Avid tab coded it, he just forced the en route charts to be dark. And there's nothing you can do about it, and he's ignoring me on his forum, so I don't have an answer. It is an Avigraph map, this one, that is true, but the way he coded it, there's no way of getting out of it. I can go to the other charts and show you, it's fine, you can switch between dark and light mode, no problem. But the en route charts, they are hard-coded black. Hello, so I am not running STKP. I haven't run it for the last 3 streams. And I didn't have. I just didn't use it because of the VRAM issue. Wow. Look at that. 2951. But Attila, what do you mean a wind data request? Explain what do you mean by that, because I don't have any issues with xEnviro. Everything works. Yeah, Steve, apparently Navigraph changed something. I saw on the forum that they changed something and that broke Navigraph inside of STKP, and Dan says he's not sure if Navigraph's going to give him access again. That was the last I saw, and I don't know if there's any other changes since then. I have no idea, Dave. I cannot tell you why I get VRAM issues and you don't, but I mean, it's there. It's real. It's terrible. It's crazy. Probably, Krister. That is very sensible to say that. Okay, James, be safe. Look after yourself. No, Attila, that's got nothing to do with xEnviro. It just means that you're probably using the incorrect XML file format. If you use Lido as your file format on SimBrief and you export the Zibo XML file, you will get the wins. It's got nothing to do with xEnviro. Yeah, no, I think you're having bad luck there. I never have issues at all, ever, because the two are not related. It's all about what you put into SimBrief and what you ask SimBrief to give you. It's got really nothing to do with anything else.
Ready for descent procedure.
Right, okay, so that is all set. Let's go for this. Let's check here. There's ILS 1095, 1095, and then we need 83 over there. $83. Video we need to descend to. We need to go to 3000. Daar's hy. Right. All right. I think it's done. Thank you, Christopher, for stopping by. Have fun. We'll talk later tomorrow, I think. Lester, yes, I will. I still need to make a flight for that. Let's quickly have a look. Let's. Uncle John, are you here?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Flight number 984, Geneva to Heathrow.
980. Say it again. 9.
84.
984. Roger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one tomorrow morning.
Roger. 984.
Yeah, Rob, if you look at my stream notes, it says Zibomod version 4.3.5 and explain is 1.3.b2. So, not sure where you picked up where it's wrong, but anyway, yeah, I'll fix it somewhere.
Approach top of descent.
It's definitely B2. Ah, Antonio. Antonio, I've had so many bad luck situations and crap, but so far so good. We managed to resolve the VRAM issue. I kept on running out of VRAM and my X-plane crashed, so I had to pull my sliders almost all the way left. Then we did the test that Zibo wanted. He was briefly here with me on Discord, and he's added another truck for the de-icing. So that we tested, the particles for the third truck didn't come in this update. So he said he'll check it and, you know, he'll include it in the next release then, obviously. But so far so good. Yeah, we haven't had any icing. When I started the stream, we would have had much better icing. It was colder and it was raining and, you know, it was miserable. But then all of a sudden, you know, it took us like almost an hour to get going, longer than we anticipated. So we did some good testing, but, you know, things didn't pan out the right way. Yeah, I'm using Active Sky and look, it's switched to the X-plane real weather and look how it's jumping up and down. I thought they fixed that as well, because currently we're on real world weather in X-plane and they were supposed to have fixed all this jumping nonsense. Ay, ay, ay. Joys of testing. Right, here comes the mountains. Look at that. Looks nice. Well, what we saw earlier in one of the attempts, we had really good clouds. I must be honest, I was really, really impressed with some of the clouds. From the last beta until this beta, they obviously fixed something. I've only noticed 2 in this stream. There might have been more that I didn't notice, but I noticed 2. I've taken that hybrid mode off. Let's see what it does. That's correct. What I did and why I went into the explain weather was to make sure that after I told it to go back to the non-hybrid mode, that it did switch it off the real weather, which it did. So I was just checking. I can't tell you how desperate I am for a cup of coffee now. You know, I'll stick it out and then after landing I'll go make some. Well, I'm glad the VRAM holds this time. That is really beautiful, eh? It's just stunning.
I posted in group flight info. Recommended route.
Okay. Thank you, Uncle John.
Leisure.
I'm gonna ask Reina to go make me some coffee just now. Let's see if he actually does it or if he gets iffy about it. Only problem is when he makes the coffee, it's very strong. Yeah, Dave, that's an absolute wonderful privilege to have to stay there, man. But these clouds, they're much better than the previous beta. Wow. I think they got a bit of a backlash from the people when they looked at the previous version and they looked at the clouds. This is really good. See if we get some ice now.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Absolutely, Jeff. Oh, absolutely. Very nice.
Big guys, option. Hello, you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting closer. Hello, Twixter.
Hello, Nico.
How are you doing?
Oh, a little bit late, but I got here. I was just in the middle of doing some testing on the new flight models.
Okay, cool. Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. Your mic's not clear. It sounds like you're talking underwater.
Okay, that might be where I have it located.
Okay. We'll try listen. We'll try hear you. I'm almost ready to land now. We had all kinds of mishaps and weird and not so wonderful things happen in this stream. I promise you, it wasn't that much fun. But I think overall, if you consider it's a test stream and we were trying to figure things out. It wasn't that bad.
Well, that's understandable. Part of testing is mishaps, like you say.
Yeah.
Some nice scenery.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm coming into land at Vancouver, coming in from the north now, over the
British
mountains.
Columbia.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, all of that part of the country is very pretty. I have flown over there, not just with the airline back in the day, but when I was ferrying some business jets from China, I had to fly down through all that area, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's very nice.
Even better when you're not from here.
Sorry, Uncle John, it will be better when?
I mean, actually, even better when you're up front.
Yeah, better when you're up front, yeah.
You don't get the full view.
Yeah, exactly, Antonio. Right, we're getting there.
There's coffee.
Uncle John, I can't hear what you're saying. Come closer to the mic.
I said the coffee's nice. I'm
Oh.
winding you up.
Oh no, I got hot chocolate. But I don't know if Reinhard forgot to put the milk or if he just burnt the bloody water. But this is so hot, I can't drink it. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm thinking, I'm almost landing. I might as well go make myself something. I've never used the ATC, promise. I tried once just, to show somebody that there is ATC, like for a minute, but I've never used it for a flight for myself. I don't even think I want to try. I'm too used to doing the real world or IVO kind of stuff, Right, so we basically ready to land. Yeah, I'm glad to hear for you guys' sake that do use it. I'm just saying I've never used it. Don't think I will ever. But if you guys are happy, then so be it. Yeah, Vaughn, I think that was a lot of people's complaint. The people were just complaining, but if they fixed it, it will probably be a game changer. No, Owen, you didn't miss anything important. The highlight of the show was that Zibo added an anti-icing, a de-icing truck for the tail. So now it's supposed to spray the actual vertical and horizontal stabilizers, That was, I think, the highlight. But here's a question, Dave. Do you think it uses resources when we fly like this? When AI is disabled? I mean, I don't invoke it, so would it actually run? Is there a component that always runs? Right, auto brakes, speed brakes, armed. Linda's got the lights. Check the rest as we continue. Yes, it does, Jeff. It's been working for years. Julo, I have not noticed that. I have not noticed that. If you go into your ground services and you go to cabin lighting, I mean, you can switch it any which way. If you put it to sleep and you go to white medium, it's going to be pretty darn dark at the back, eh? Pretty darn dark. No, you'll kill yourself if you do not use the Zibo in correct icing condition mode. You know, if you don't follow the procedures, you'll kill yourself. It's that realistic, you know. We did some testing in the last couple of days just to make sure, and I think that's also part of what Zibo was working on in this update, is just to make sure that when winter ops is now really required, it will actually do what it's supposed to do and react the way it's supposed to react. With X-Plane 12 actually showing you the ice here on your wing. No, this is why I keep on checking, because if you don't clear it, you're going to get a problem. Yep, always, always.
Radio altimeter.
Enjoy, Dave. Thanks, Owen.
Ready for landing checklist. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Thank you, Steve. And now that I switch my wipers on the rain stops, keep it on intermittent just in case.
Just so the guy was like, I was thinking,
1,000 feet stabilized, just perch altitude set.
not this means this.
Approaching 08 right.
It's not nice flying with all the sliders to the left. Ay, ay, ay.
Right.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. 200.
Minimums.
So that's
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Let's be realistic. If you don't hit it right, it looks like you kill yourself when you land. Right, okay, so I'm dead tired. I need to run. I'm gonna just park somewhere here. Thank you everybody for watching.
Nice landing.
I reckon we lost about an hour. We should have been done an hour ago already. But thanks for sticking around. Good testing. Saw a lot of things, made sure a lot of other things work, and you were a great partner. So thank you for so much. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning. It's 800 Zulu, eh, Uncle John? Yeah, I think so, because of the clock changes.
Right, John.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys have fun, and we'll talk with you in the morning.
Yeah, good evening, Nico.
Good
Have a good
evening.
night's sleep.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll ask John why the sliders were all to the left.